We all get the itch sometimes. The incessant urge once a year to log back onto a Minecraft world with friends only to plan the most elaborate of cities with groundbreaking architecture techniques while someone beats the Ender Dragon in half an hour without us noticing. You all reminisce on past worlds and just how much you love this game and how it's never the same in the best way possible. Memories are made, war is waged, and friend group lore is established. And after a few weeks on the server, you all log back on for the final time, not knowing it is your final time usually, but eventually the server's list will begin to dwindle and fade out. That's just how it is. You enjoy the time in there while it lasts. But the game kinda sucks, right? Alright, maybe sucks isn't the right word, but it's not great. You have to admit that. Think back to its core. When was the last time you logged on, and instead of going straight to Hypixel or Winecraft, you booted up a brand new vanilla survival world? No friends to join you, no gimmicks or speedruns, just you, experiencing the game at its purest form. You punch your nearest tree, you build your grass top base, you die maybe once or twice, you hear the most heart-wrenching music that feels like that one scene in Ratatouille. Then what? Okay, go ahead. Beat the Ender Dragon or the Wither if you have extra time. Playing the game as it was made and intended is just boring. The game just falls flat, and I think most people feel like that. Of course, Mojang tries to combat this. With what seems like yearly updates with new mobs, biomes, blocks, and whatever, the game remains as stale as those cookies in that tin thing that your grandma would have at Christmas. The game just runs worse every year with these new additions, straying further and further away from being optimized for CPUs anymore. Because I think what Mojang doesn't understand is that what had us coming back in the first place over 10 years ago was not shiny new updates at all. It was actually the opposite. While releasing to the public back in 2009, it had its full release in 2011. It had the end, as well as many other crucial features like nether fortresses. The game was the same at its core. It didn't take long before the game felt lacking in vanilla survival. Multiplayer was where the game thrived. These multiplayer worlds were no different in details than single player, but they felt so much better and made the game worth playing. It just proved we don't need much to be happy in our virtual worlds. What would Minecraft be without its community? Its community is die-hard and has whole companies built off of such a simple game and its servers. I mean, these servers are more of my playtime than the game Mojang actually made. I mean, the king of all of them, Hypixel, rest his soul. Just think, you got Bed Wars on there, we're just in the middle, nobody's— Oh, no! Tommy, no! Hunger Games, Mario Party minigames, Murder Mystery, or like Skyblock, and so much else to just waste time in. And these servers were not big alone. I mean, there are now generations of Minecraft YouTubers who have started whole careers just playing on these servers with friends. Half of the people in that whole Dream SMP circle a couple years ago were near my age, meaning they watched the same channels I did in elementary school, which is wild to think about just how long these servers and YouTube communities have held up and kept this going for. But that isn't even what made Minecraft special. It was inherently in there from almost the beginning. Yes, the real Kung Fu Panda ending. The secret power was us the whole time. Not the creators, not the community, not the servers, but you and your friends, with no end goal or plan in sight. Just an endlessly generating world of possibilities. It doesn't matter that the base game worlds and its update were lacking, because what made the game so beloved was the love we put into it. It was just a big, green, pixelated canvas for us to grow closer with one another. So that's it. No, it's not your favorite game, because if you played the base game only and alone, how the dream started in Sweden, it would have been yet another indie game that had some ideas, but never got there, quickly forgotten. It was what we did with it. Whether you made the servers, played on the servers, made videos, streamed it, or just goofed off with friends, not knowing what the hell or why the hell you were doing it, but you were doing something. Your favorite activity on the playground was never the sandbox you played in. It was the stories and imaginary games you made up while in it. That was what held the charm in this awful, clunky, unoptimized canvas. It was us full time.